I hope you're doing lovely. This is going to be a reading directed to those that are in a no contact situation. All right, I'm in the middle of town, Santiago, Chile, so it's quite loud when trucks pass by. Bear with me. Nevertheless, let's see what's going on with you. I want to look into your energy. I want to look into the energy of whomever it is that you're in a no contact situation with. And let's see what comes forth from this. What is your energy towards this person? Death. Well, there's been a clear ending between you and this individual. However, I get the sense that you're still very curious about this individual. So think about this individual. You may be spying on this individual, but one thing is certain, you are thinking a lot about this individual. Okay? Tell me more. Queen of Swords? Could be a air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Could be a Scorpio. What about this? The Two of Cups. You're acting cold, ladies and gents. You're acting like the Queen of Ice. However, you got a lot of feelings for this individual, and I get the sense that you want to connect with this individual. Ten of Coins. You probably trying to marry this individual. Okay, ladies and gents. Talk to me about the death. What is with the death for Cancer? Strength energy. You're trying to get through the thick of this, ladies and gents. It ain't easy. It is what it is. Change is never easy. All right. Especially when there's a heartbreak involved. But you're making progress. You're making an effort, and I feel that only in due time will you heal this. All right. The Temperance. This is all about undergoing that change, undergoing all the difficulty of this whole situation. So listen. Talk to me about the Seven of Coins. What's on your mind that's protruding through so strongly? Wow. Confusion. That's what's protruding. A lack of decision making. You're going back and forth. You're really assessing. You're wanting. It's like you haven't even really made a choice, ladies and gents. There's a necessity of you giving something some serious thought when it comes to reinvesting into this situation and reawakening this situation. You are definitely not letting this individual go. On the contrary, I feel that you're more so inclined to moving towards them than moving away. So, let's see. Whoa. Let's see. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. So, what is this individual's energy towards Cancer? Whomever it is that Cancer is dealing with. What is this individual's energy towards Cancer? The Ace of Swords. Wow, looks to me like somebody here wants to come forward. They want to communicate. They want to break the silence, ladies and gents. The Judgment. Absolutely. This individual wants to speak truth. They want to bring light to this situation. Somebody here wants to rekindle things with you. They want to rekindle things with you. Wow. They want a reunion, ladies and gents. You're about to get asked out on a date. Straight up. Why isn't this not focusing? It's on this facial recognition. Boom. This individual is trying to take you on a date, ladies and gents. Somebody here wants to reconnect with you. They want to get back together. They want to have some sort of reawakening of this situation. Let's see, what's with the Judgment? Two of Cups. The Judgment is a number 2. The Judgment is card number 20. 2 plus 0 is 0. All right? And then we got the Two of Cups clarifying this. But let me show you something real quick. Show you why. What I have before my eyes. Look at this. This is Santiago, Chile, ladies and gents. Santiago, Chile. I know it's super. Oh, there we go. Now you can see better. Anyways, ladies and gents, it looks like straight out of Hogwarts, huh? Let's see. Let's get back to it. All right, so this individual wants to Squash the beef, ladies and gents. Somebody here wants to squash the beef. They wanna have a reconciliation here. Talk to me about the Ace of Swords. Why is the Ace of Swords here? Talk to me about the Ace of Swords. The King of Cups. I mean the King of Coins. The King of Coins. And the Five of Swords. Five of Cups. So, what I'm saying here, man, this individual went through a very dreadful state when it comes to this connection, or when it comes to whatever fallout you two have had. But, you know, what's interesting is that you appeared as a Queen of Coins, they're appearing as a King of Coins, so you could definitely be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. However, what I'm noting is that this individual, even though you had a fallout with this person, they never really left. Okay? They never really left. They remained hopeful. And desirous of a reunion. So, enough with this existent energy. What's current? What is current? Spying on you. This individual is spying on you, ladies and gents. They're watching you. Could be watching your social medias. Could be an Aries that you're dealing with. Nevertheless, this individual is very burdened with this whole situation. They're lacking stability. I feel that this individual has yet to get on a path that has direction when it comes to this. I feel that, yes, they still think about reconnecting with you. They want to reconnect with you. I get the sense that they may be planning to reconnect with you, but this individual is currently dealing with their own emotional storm. And they are in a stagnant state. However, by no means do they see this worthy of just abandoning, leaving. All right. The Six of Wands. Okay. And the Five of Wands. Yeah, they feel that this issue here, whatever you guys got going on, is absolutely reconcilable. You see with the Five of Wands to the Six of Wands. The Five of Wands is conflict, and the Six of Wands insinuates growth, insinuates progress, insinuates success over this, triumph over this. How does this person view you? How does this person view you? How does this person view you? Death. And the Eight of Coins. Yeah, they see you dealing with this shit. They see you embracing this ending. They see you embraced this fallout here, and they see you as someone that has just simply turned your back on making an effort to working things out with them. All right, but they know that you're going through something quite difficult. They see you quite consumed with this sense of actually making an effort to find your own happiness and ultimately, turning away from them. They know you're fighting. They know you're having a hard time with this, or at least that's how they view you. What do they deeply desire with you? They want to cooperate. They want to rekindle this shit. Let me get some advice for you, ladies and gents. It really looks to me like this individual it's only a matter of time that they're going to be... This goddamn camera is killing me. It's only a matter of time that this individual is going to be coming forward and wanting to reconnect with you. Work things out with you. See eye to eye. Cooperate. Collaborate with you. Alright, I feel that, as mentioned right now, they're in a state of finding a new beginning from a very unbalanced place. However, what is your advice, Cancer, regarding this situation? I know you damn well want to be with this individual. What is your advice? Eight of Swords, Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Coins. Okay. And the Wheel of Fortune, wow. So we got the Wheel of Fortune here is number 1. 1 plus 0 is 1. We got another one, the Ace, another one, the Ace, and then the 8 of. So let me tell you, the key to your abundance, the key to turn of events, the key to you having a new beginning, stability, clarity, everything, all that, and everything you want actually, all right, is actually hindered by your own self. All right, let me show you. So the Eight of Swords is where you find yourself, and this is an energy of someone that is overthinking. This is someone here that is consumed by a lot of negative thoughts. This is someone here that is wielding their mind, their thoughts, in a very negative way that is working against them. Okay? In fact, if you take this energy far, you can even, this is the type of person that takes their problems to work. They're so fucking consumed with what's going on and just aggrandizing it in their head that they take this shit to school. They take this to work. They project it onto other relationships. All right? This is a fucking cashier that has an outburst with a customer because they're having a bad time. You know what I mean? This is mental consumption. This is mental restlessness, ladies and gents. And you are doing this to yourself. 11:11 on the timer. Nevertheless, all right, like I said, you could have clarity. You could have a new beginning. You could have a complete turn of events here with the Wheel of Fortune if only you get out of your way. All right, ladies and gents, so how do you get out of your way? Well, first and foremost, you have to be aware. You have to have an element of self-awareness. Only through self-awareness can you even listen to your inner voice. Can you listen to your intuition, ladies and gents? Otherwise, you're just running aimlessly, filled with anxiety, and in a never-ending hamster wheel. That's only going to get worse. That Eight of Swords will go to the Nine of Swords. All right? And that's when you're in fucking despair. So it hasn't even gotten worse. And it could get worse. All right, ladies and gents? So realign your mind, have that element of awareness, catch yourself when you are being self-destructive or simply being negative to yourself by operating your mind incorrectly. All right? With that said, I'm going to take this to the extended. I'm delving into this individual's energy. I want to see what this person's intentions are towards you. I want to see what actions they're taking towards you. I want to see what this individual desires long-term with you, if anything at all. We're going to see. Well, I want to see what's going to happen here. All right, now that I'm reminiscing on what I just read, ladies and gents, you both seem to want to be with each other. But there's a necessity. They're just like you both are heartbroken and both are curious of one another and both are still attracted to each other, attracted to the situation. But there's this massive elephant in the room. However, that's bound to be addressed here. All right. I do see communication coming in. And this is something that I've been repeating the entire time. All right. If you're interested in expanding on this, the extended is linked in the description. All right. If you want access to all the extended readings for a discounted price, look at the second link, ladies and gents. Otherwise, stay blessed. Good luck. I'll see you guys around.